Judo. Today we're going to do some gripping today. I've been doing a series of gripping and I want to make sure that we get both like the different types of grips and different positions and things like that. Let's give it a shot. All right, I got Lucky here. If you want to check out his channel, it's Off the Cuff with Lucky. Great channel, super interesting, has a lot of good fitness stuff on it, jiu-jitsu, etc. So if you haven't subscribed to that, I'll put a link in the description of this video and you can check his channel out as well. The last video I did, we did some like Yotsu righty to righty. And so we were killing the sleeve. I was showing you're reaching, and then he would reach over this way. I would capture his wrist and then kill the sleeve this way. And I did some other breaks and things like that. Today what we're going to do is we'll do Kenka Yotsu. It's a different gripping strategy than Yotsu, okay? So Yotsu is righty to righty or lefty to lefty. We're mirror images of each other. Then we're gonna grip this way, right? With Kenka Yotsu, he's gonna be left, I'll be right. That breaks up, now since that's the opposing stances, it's a different gripping strategy. I can do a couple different things. And the first thing you wanna be able to do is you wanna be able to reach into and grab his lapel, all right? So there's a little trick here. You can drive in like that and grab. You can also, a little trick with this one I'll show you, is I wanna take my arm up and over, like that. Okay, so from here. So when I'm fighting, he has his arm up. Usually he's gonna be fighting this way. And instead of going straight forward, what will happen is he can block me from there. So it's subtle, but it actually works pretty well because you're gonna dive over his arm. So I'm gonna take my arm and slowly go here and then down and then over like that, okay? So if we're fighting, I'm here like this, I'm gonna come up and over like that. It's pretty slick because once you can go over his arm, he'll try to block it this way if I go straight. But if I just kind of dive over, then I can drop down on his elbow with my elbow like that. And then I can set my power hand, okay? Like this. Now with the power hand, I want to be able to set it high as soon as I get there. And you can see with my thumb out in my hand, if I take away the gi, it's like a shelf where I can drive his under his chin. Like that, okay? So I get this, I set. He's a pretty extreme stance, and it depends on how extreme he is. If he's sideways, different story. But for here, what I want to be able to do is keep my balance and keep my power hand here like this. Now what I want to do is I'm going to go for the sleeve hand. I want to go here like that. And the way to do that is what you can do is open your hand up, and you can slap, then grab, like that. It's hard if you're trying to capture it like this, like a snake, okay? You want to be able to get it. So just open your hand, slap, then grab, and then push down. And now I have my Kenka Yotsu grip. I have his sleeve, I can kill his sleeve, and then have my power hand high. Now I can control his shoulders. Right? So the third thing with this is that when you get your grip, what I want to do is square him up with his shoulders. So I want to pull this in, I want to push here. So I want to square his shoulders up so he's off balance a little bit. He has to kind of fight this, right? Once I get here, I'm good. I can pull this elbow into my side this way, like that, and then this way here. Now I can do my techniques, whatever I need to do, right? What if he doesn't give you the arm? So we're fighting here, I'm coming here, so I'm going to go up and over. And then what you also want to do is you want to be able to move. Just standing still doesn't work sometimes. So when you're here, you want to be able to move your legs and your body at the same time. I may need to move this way, okay? And I need to get my set. Now, let's say for instance, I can't get his sleeve. We're fighting here like that. That's fine. Just go for the lapel, like this. You want to go for the lapel, and you can square him up this way first. He's going to grip you. All right, okay, he's gonna try to grab you. So when he grabs you, just re-grip. Now I got the grip. I want the sleeve, so he'll just give it to me at that point, okay? So from here, so this way, I go here, up and over, set my power hand. He doesn't give it, I reach, lapel, he comes here, then I just pull this up under. Now I have his shoulders square, he's off balance, right? And now I can do a technique from there because I'm in the right position. Okay, it's very subtle, but these little these little tips are important because you can fuss around with it to the point where it's like, I can't get my grip. So you got to be able to like play the chess game with this whole thing. So let's say, for instance, he doesn't let me get this grip. So he's doing that type of stuff. He's trying to grab my sleeve like that, or he's blocking me. He's blocking me this way. What you want to do here is you want to use your other hand. So what you want to do is lower your level. So you lower your level by bending your knees, and then I'm going to capture this first lapel, the lapel nearest to me. And what I want to do is I want to swipe it like this. Okay, so I can swipe. Now I can climb the ladder. I can go here, here, 1, 2, 3, and then set my grip. This works great, especially if you're doing techniques, you know, backwards too. Like you can really kind of cinch this down pretty hard. All right. So again, from here, if he's fighting, I'm trying to. He's really not giving it to me with this hand, right? So I lower my level, and I just swipe. Boom. Boom, 2, 3, set, and then I take a step, and I grab the sleeve here like that, and now from here I can do all kinds of throws. Once I kill a sleeve, I can do whatever. Okay, backwards, forwards, Chimata, Taitoshi, whatever. Okay, so watch again. So here, blocking, can't get it, I can't get what I want. I come up under. I just climb it, and then here, like that, okay? Now I got sleep controlled, I got my power hand here, and then I can do whatever, okay? So you see, like you gotta be able to get into the throw and get into the grip first before you can throw somebody. And that's one way with Kenka Yotsu to do that, all right? All right, the other way thing you can do to get that grip you want from a Kenka Yotsu position is actually taking the sleeve this way. So I want to cross grip. If it's my right leg that's forward, it's going to be my left hand that can cross grip under his lead hand. Okay, so from here like this. So from here I can go up under, and then I can just pull it to my side this way like that. And I take this hand and come up over to either his belt, if I can wrap around this way, or his shoulder. Anything over near his shoulder or his belt, I can grab this way like that and hold tight. Now the position here is important. I want my head on his temple, and I want my leg inside his. People screw this up all the time. How when you first learn it, is they'll do this. Okay, I'll go here like this, and they'll go behind like that. And they're out of position because I don't have any leverage here. Unless I'm gonna throw them backwards, which is hard to do from here. I wanna be inside, okay? This leg wants to be, so I wanna be able to use my body and my hip to drive him forward, and then I can throw him. If I need to throw him with the Sumi Gaishi or whatever, I can do that. I go here. Or Uchimata, or whatever, okay? So, if you can't get this, he's blocking, he's blocking, he's not letting me get it. I can just go for the sleeve this way, and then come inside, like that, all right? And then I can, you know, work his feet and work his legs, things like that. Uchimata, here, up here, fighting, inside. Okay, I can step back, and then take him over Uchimata. I'll put a link down below for Lucky's channel. You can check that out, and I'll see you in the next video.